And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Monday's episode of The Gifted. Sorry I didn't put it up earlier, but I had to rewatch it just to try to figure out certain things and maybe figure out where does this take place in the X-Men universe. And the beginning to me was the best part of it because it really shows a flashback of the agent of the Sentinels, the bald one. Him and his family are at the park, and then there's a mutant rights protest going on, and then something happens, and then a beam of red light hits like the sky, and then out of nowhere everybody just gets like wiped out and either killed or injured or whatever. Now, I rewatched that part over and over again, and it's really hard to tell where does this actually take place. I mean, obviously, I really thought that incident that they keep mentioning, I thought that would have been like, oh, maybe that was when Professor X first had a seizure, and he wiped out like all the X-Men except for him and Logan, obviously, and then maybe he affected some other mutants, and maybe other mutants' powers got wacky and wiped out other people. I don't know. I'm still guessing on that because all I saw was a bright red light moving towards like people, so it was really hard to tell what it was. But I'm still kind of convinced that it was part of what Charles Xavier did in the X-Men movies. I'm like maybe 65% sure as that's the incident they're talking about. Could be wrong. Could be something completely different. But we just have to wait and see what happens. But in this episode, not only did we get to see that flashback, we got to see Polaris and her baby daddy basically take the agent, hostage, if you want to call it that, to try to get information about where do they keep the mutants that they take prisoner, and see what's their facilities are like. What do they do there? Why do they torture them? Why do they use them for their own purposes? Maybe they're trying to use them as weaponized. Maybe trying to use them as weapons or experiment on them. Maybe they're trying to make the Sentinel program. We don't know. For all we know, this could be all before X-Men Days of Future Past. I mean, I'm just taking guesses here, but remember how in X-Men Days of Future Past they explained, and spoiled it by the way if you've never seen it, that they explained that, they had the program a while ago, but after they captured Mystique, they try to figure out how to use her morphin powers to use that with the Sentinels to be able to copy any mutant powers. Maybe that's why they have facilities to capture the most dangerous mutants, to be able to use their powers against them. I mean, it's just a guess here, but who knows? Maybe this is all before X-Men Days of Future Past. I mean, it leads into Logan. We don't know. I don't know. I'm just taking wild guesses. So many damn Easter eggs in here. I just it makes me fascinated to see what's going on with that, because I love the X-Men universe. I think it's all great. But not only that, we got to see moments where the father, obviously, he broke out, because him and Polaris both broke out, and the refugees don't really believe in him, so he had to prove himself worthy of not listen, my kids are mutants. I want to be able to help you guys. So he went off and tried to lure the cops somewhere else, and he did that, and that was pretty cool. And then you have moments where, I keep forgetting her name, where she's the one who blows smoke and makes you have, new memories. So she basically did that to read the mind of the Sentinel's agents, and now for some reason he has no memory of what happened to him, or what happened to his daughter, past all that. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Maybe he's going to become a good guy with the mutants. I don't know. I'm just taking guesses. I thought the episode was good, once again, because it really had cool action, cool moments, a lot of cool Easter eggs. Just small Easter eggs. They're not exactly big Easter eggs, but when you watch the whole thing together and you put two and two together, you're like, oh, that could be a fun Easter egg. Maybe this is before this, or this is that. I don't know. For me, I just feel like I'm looking at this, like I'm trying to figure out where does this fit in the X-Men universe, It's like if you watch Star Wars, right? You watch the Star Wars movies or TV shows. There's only 2 cartoons, but yet they are official canon. So you go you go Star Wars Episode 1, Episode 2, then you go Clone Wars, then you go Episode 3, and then Rebels, and then Rogue One, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how you do it. So I'm trying to figure out the same thing for X-Men. Where does Gifted and Legion all fit into it? Maybe this is before Legion, maybe this is after Legion. Who knows? But I just think this show is great. I really like it a lot. And I hope they make more of it because it just gets better and better. You know, the characters are great. The mutant problems they feel real, like real problems. Well, that's awesome because, you know, that's how X-Men are supposed to be. They're not supposed to be like, yeah, the X-Men here, they're just freaks. But why are they freaks? You know, because they think they're doing terrorist things into the world. So that's what they're afraid of them. You know. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, if you've seen it, and what do you think about the show so far? Do you like it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's even part of the X-Men universe? Do you think it's not? Leave a comment below. Thank you very much, and have a good day.